For one North Shore man, the holiday is an opportunity to celebrate with hundreds of people who are not able to be home.
One man and his many elves are on a mission to make sure families have a Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas.
Jim Nentwig has practiced that before. For the last 3 decades, he spent Christmas dressed as the man in red.
Merry Christmas!
Bright and early Christmas morning, a special Santa came knocking at this Billerica, Massachusetts home. Carrie Rufo's husband, Corey, is serving overseas in Iraq and couldn't make it home for Christmas. But with a Santa suit and a lot of help, Jim Nentwig and his elves helped make Christmas a little brighter for Max, Mason, and Rhea.
Because we weren't going to have a good Christmas this year. So when Santa came, it made everything a lot better.
And Santa's magic didn't stop here. 4 other Santas and about 50 elves traveled across the state today to hospitals and a soldier's home to be there for the people who are too sick or injured to be home for the holidays.
And a lot of these people won't have anyone that'll be visiting them that day. They're all on their own, a lot of them.
Beyond his elves, Nentwig has recruited volunteers to shop for gifts or to knit dozens of Afghans for patients stuck in the hospital.
We put these around a patient and we say that somebody really spent some time and effort, somebody they don't even know, wants them to get well and enjoy the holidays.
And Santa's magic wasn't always so big. It actually began 27 years ago.
The tradition began when his wife Elizabeth was fighting cancer.
We knew it would be her last Christmas, and so my 3 sons and I thought that, we ought to have a Santa.
Because of Jim, everyone in the cancer unit at Brigham and Women's got a visit from Santa. His wife Elizabeth passed away that February.
We got the young kids and 3 boys, and we're still going to make a Christmas of it. So I thought, well, best way to do that is have a Santa. But we couldn't have a Santa with just our family. It seemed like it was kind of wrong. So we found out who the people were in the pods adjacent to us, and we brought them gifts. A lot of people that suffer, there's a lot of people that have hard times, and certainly there are all of us who can make things easier and brighter for people, especially on this very special day.
No matter what illness people are fighting, Jim hopes a flower or one of these presents will bring a smile to their face.
It is a real nourishment to know that you're doing some good. And I think it's a legacy people can leave behind, is saying that I've done something that I'm kind of proud of.
For most people, Christmas is only one day out of the year, but for Jim, it's all year. He'll start planning for next year in about a month.
2 of Nentwig's sons have since joined him as Santas, and even some of his grandkids play the elves.
It's exciting to think that they all want to jump in.
But what it's really about is bringing cheer and sometimes tears of joy to a parent like Priscilla Perez Nunez and her 6 children. Even Santa is sometimes overwhelmed by the Christmas spirit.
The beard and the whiskers hide everything. So if there's a tear, they can't see it.
But it's what makes the tradition of Santa's magic and the memory of Nentwig's late wife live on.
Oh, I think it would make her very happy and very excited to think that the tradition has stayed in her honor.
Think about all the people he impacts every year.
Every single year, and they look forward to it, and he has so much support from other people now.
Yeah.
Fantastic.